Welcome back to WKRG News 5 at 6 o'clock. Talk continues about the pressing need for a new I-10 bridge over the Mobile River. It's definitely an important project for people who live on both sides of the bay. We've seen this animation of the proposed bridge over and over again for more than 2 years now. But what is the status of any actual funding or construction plans? News 5's Ashley Knight listened in as leaders looked for a solution today during an industry forum at the Convention Center. Ashley?
That's right, Roseanne. Alabama Department of Transportation and the Federal Highway Administration met today with engineers, developers, designers, and financiers on the second floor here at the Convention Center, 400 people in all. While that was going on downstairs, AlDOT Director John Cooper met with the media, telling us what happens next.
The enthusiasm in that room, people understanding, and Director Cooper made very, very plain, we're going to build this bridge.
But first, a lot must be done before even construction starts. We were told today the environmental impact study is practically finished. All that's left to put on it is how the project will be funded. They discussed a mixture of state and federal funds and tolls.
AlDOT had said we're going to be able to get that money from Texans as well as Floridians as they pass through our region. So they're going to help pay for that bridge.
No word yet on how much a possible toll would be. The project could include a 12-mile stretch from Virginia Street to the Eastern Shore and perhaps beyond to the Malbus exit. And the estimate of a project this big is still up in the air.
I've seen estimates everywhere from the 800 million up as high as $1.8 billion, depending on how much you do.
Cost will depend on design, and one thing they want to do is improve the causeway.
Is to be able to raise the causeway and cause it to be elevated more above water level.
What comes next is a year-long process of narrowing down future applicants until a contract is signed. They're hoping that'll happen by the end of 2018. But everyone agrees this is a priority.
It's gridlock. You know, it stifles our commerce.
And as soon as that contract is signed, they hope to begin construction by spring of 2019. And they say construction could take a little over 4 years. Live at the Convention Center in downtown Mobile, Ashley Knight, News 5.